dreamers, this is a favorite vlog that I have wanted to do for quite some time. This is the fight of the century, Generation X versus the Millennials. The claim to fame resides in what was the 80s versus today. Why am I saying this when all the hype is directed at Generation X's children, or the Millennials, or the baby boomers, which is Generation X's parents? Constantly you are seeing articles that are trending on Twitter and news media about millennials ditching cars to riding buses, but in reality they're complaining about bus service and why it's so unreliable. Generation just cranks up the music in whatever car they're running and just drives on down the road. The news is really going haywire on every type of food and beverage, as if it's going to change how the earth rotates. Recently, they published an article that millennials are into wine. Come on, people! Who isn't into drinking wine? Oh yeah, that's right. Millennial hipsters claiming that beer is the new wine. Generation Xers just turns up the music as they sit on the river, drinking a glass of wine, chasing it with a shot of whiskey, and listening to a little Van Halen. Millennials are getting into or just out of college. Most are experiencing a hard economy, trying to find higher paying jobs. Some people of this class are now discovering that e-commerce is becoming the wave of the future. Also, these millennials are going to work in McDonald's or Burger King and trying to get $15 an hour. Generation Xers crank up the stereo when the Iron Maiden starts playing while getting ready for the Motley Crue retirement tour. Millennials are waiting to marry in order to become more financially stable, buy a house, and have a secure future in life. Generation Xers have been there, done that, while heading down the block to the next party. Many news outlets are wondering how the baby boomers and the millennials are going to clash. What I will say is when Generation X arrives in retirement, Ozzy and Iron Maiden will be the ringtones in our hearing aids. Well, I'm just trying to let you guys know that culture clashes like this are kind of dumb. And for people to pit one generation against another generation is kind of silly, when there was a huge generation in between that pretty much changed the planet. So they're taking the Generation Xers and they're just yanking them out of the fold and just saying, okay, this versus that, this versus that. Well, what about us Generation Xers? We're gonna rock retirement. So until next time, dreamers, this is Scottyallenday out. Thanks for watching. New videos daily. Share with your friends. We are on Twitter and Instagram. Information is in the description below. Wait a minute. You didn't subscribe. Please subscribe. The button is down there. Subscribe to us. We got lots of stuff coming out. Catch you later.